Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for Saturday, November 5th. We have a 7 game slate. Going to try to breeze through this. We're going to start with DraftKings. We're going to start with point guard. Trae Young is 10-2. If he's in, he's an okay play. If he's out, it's DeJounte Murray night. You already know that. SGA, he's going to be in 50-60% of my lineups because he's that dude. He's averaging 53 fantasy points a game. I've been preaching about SGA all season. He's not getting priced up. He's too cheap. Um, just be on it. You know what I'm saying? Booker's too cheap for his responsibilities. Ayton is back, but everything goes through Booker. 9,300, fast pace game against Portland. He's absolutely in play. McCollum, McCollum with the opportunity that he was given with all his co-stars out, he was a failure to me. I'm expecting more from him, especially when there was no BI and no Zion, but it is what it is. 8,600 with everybody back, not interested. Drew Holiday's in play, 8,400. 8,400 Drew Holiday, it's an okay play. Chris Paul, price is coming up. He's a little bit overpriced. Even if you're looking for 5 times value, you're looking at almost 40 fantasy points. So, you got to ask yourself the question: is Chris Paul going to bring me home? You know what I'm saying? Uh, Kevin Porter Jr. Uh, it's a decent matchup. Okay play. Sure, there's gonna be better. There's a lot of. Let me see something. Everybody's out. Um, there's gonna be a lot of value on this slate. Not like last night, but there's gonna be a lot of value. You're probably not gonna need Kevin Porter, but he's not a bad play. Josh Giddey's an okay play also. D'Angelo Russell, he could give you a great game. He could give you a dud. You could live with him. You could die with him. Houston, good matchup. If you're playing 10 lineups, you could throw him in one. Brunson, Brunson's a little bit more reliable, but his ceiling is capped because you got Barrett and you have Randall. So you're playing 10 lineups. You can play him in two, one or two. I don't need anybody from Charlotte. It's going to be a good matchup. These guys are unreliable, all of them. Smith is unreliable. Oubre's unreliable. McDaniels is unreliable. Plumlee's unreliable for fantasy. For fantasy points, and they could go out there and give you a dud. They could go out there and get smashed by Durant by himself. And now what? You're sitting there holding your nuts. You know what I'm saying? So let's not do that. You're playing 15 lineups. You could throw him in one. It's, the name of the game is probability. Is this player, um, what's his probability of returning, fantasy points at his salary? That's what you got to ask yourself. If you're playing DFS and you're picking players and you're not asking yourself what's the probability of him hitting value, then you know what, you played yourself. Um, and listen, I'm not here to be mean. I'm not here to piss you off. I'm just trying to be honest with you because you're spending hard-earned money trying to play fantasy sports, and I want to make sure that you guys are doing the right thing, the right way. That's all I'm trying to do. Okay, so don't be mad at me, please. All right. Where are we? Trey Jones, okay, play 6,500. His ceiling. We've seen his ceiling and nothing special. 6,500. Now he's priced up. All his guys are back. We don't need him. Jamal Murray getting back in the swing of things. 6,200. He's a little bit pricey, but he's gonna have a breakout game one of these games. So you rather be in front of it rather than behind it. You understand what I'm saying? Marcus Smart, we don't need him. Like I said, the only two players I'm playing from Boston are Tatum and Brown. That's it. Uh, Josh Richardson back, but so is Vassell. And did Richardson start tonight? I don't even think he started. He might have came off the bench, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember, but whatever. I don't care. I'm still not playing him. Shaden Sharp, he's playing right now. He's absolutely useless right now. I need to see more out of him. Without Simons. Um, Look, 14, 12, 27, 18, and 10. You know, the NBA DFS community, not you guys, not my guys, not my guys and girls, but the NBA DFS community be on Twitter. Oh my God, play Shaden Sharp, Shaden Sharp night, Shaden Sharp. What the fuck has Shaden Sharp done for us? 14, 12, 27, 18, and 10. This is the guy that you're raving about? Man, I hate Twitter. Let's continue. Bruce Brown, if there's no Bones, is Bones playing? Bones is questionable. If Bones is out, Bruce Brown is viable. He's still a little bit pricey, but he's been decent so far. Jalen Noel is in play against Houston, and the rest of these bozos we don't need. Um, you want to take a shot at Patty Mills? You're probably going to be cooked. What did he do tonight? Yes, it wasn't tonight. um, well, let me see. Let me check. Actually, I got a FanDuel thing open, so let's just go right to the source. Let's check his fantasy points. Patty Mills. Hold on, guys. Patty Mills, 13 fantasy points. That's exactly my point. Patty Mills is useless. Let's go to shooting guard. Um, all right. We spoke about DeJounte. If there's no Trae Young, you fire up DeJounte. Jaylen Brown is a little bit too cheap. He's gonna play Anthony Edwards and play against Houston. I like playing guys that get steals and blocks against Houston because they're turnover happy. When I see Houston, I automatically think block steals. Who would be the best person for that? So, you have Anthony Edwards with his scoring. He gets a little bit of rebounds. He has a high usage. He has a decent assist rate, and then you add the blocks and steal chances. So I like him. Ingram is always in play, 8,200. Vassell is 6,700. Nobody's gonna play him. He looks expensive, but he could pay that off. I'm not saying he would. He could. Probability's low, but he could. Jalen Green's in play. No Oubre for me. No thanks. Oubre, if I was playing 20 lines, I'll throw him at one. I'm just being very honest with you. Um, where are we? Where are we? Somebody help me. Kelly Oubre. Okay, yeah. Royce O'Neal's in play, 5,500. Caldwell Pope is in play. Um, Jalen Noel. He's another one. Everybody on Twitter. Play Jalen Noel. Jalen Williams. Play Jalen Williams. All right. Well, you play Jalen Williams and you fail. I'm looking for one guy specifically. Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas is $3,300. He's out the doghouse. Jacques Vaughn is playing him. Take advantage of it. Hold on one second. Actually, never mind. All right. Um. Okay. Cam Thomas. Yeah. So Cam Thomas is in play. Pay attention to him. He probably won't start, but he's gonna get a lot of minutes off the bench. Let me tell you what he did tonight. Since we're right here. Thomas, 33 fantasy points, 17.6 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 steal. 0% owned, 9 times value. Play Cam Thomas. You could thank me later. I don't need anybody else down here. You know what? Let's put Cam Thomas in now before I forget. I'm absolutely under the weather right now, and my brain is like pancake mix. So let me put him in now before I forget. Um, Cam Thomas. So we putting him in right now. Okay. Let's go to small forward. Um, and yeah, I am under the weather. And yes, I was under the weather the other day. But what's been happening is some days I feel great, and then the next day I'll feel like shit. And then the next day I'll feel good again, and then the next day I'll feel like shit. I've never experienced this in my life. It is what it is, but Yeah, so I don't want you thinking like, oh, I've been sick for 2 weeks. No, it comes and it goes. Whatever. Um, Small forward, Durant 10-6. You know you're playing Durant. I seen a lot of people on Twitter. I seen a lot of people on YouTube comments. Not my YouTube comments, but I seen a lot of people on YouTube comments. Don't play Durant. Pivot off of Durant. Durant's gonna be too popular. All these fucking experts. Durant is the correct play. You get different elsewhere. It's Kevin Durant on the Brooklyn Nets with no help. That's who you play. Jesus Christ. Everybody thinks they know. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm sorry. Like, it's crazy. How do you tell people not to play Kevin Durant or Kevin Durant's too? How do you know what the ownership is 4 hours before lock? And I promise you, 90% of the time when people be on the internet saying that people are overowned, and I play them in the contest, they're underowned. Everybody knows everything. Listen, whatever. Tatum's in play. Kellen Johnson's in play. Michael Porter's in play. Listen, there's a lot of firepower. No, I don't want to say firepower. There's a lot of usage in Denver. Be careful playing Denver Nuggets. Jokic, his usage is a little bit down. Porter has usage. Um, Murray's getting usage. Aaron Gordon's usage isn't as high, but he could have a game where he's hitting all his shots. So just be careful. Don't play too many in one lineup. Um, where are we? Josh Hart. Josh Hart's in play. I haven't loved Josh Hart this season, but he's in play. Miles Mikal Bridges is in play. RJ Barrett. We're back to the last year RJ Barrett, where I never played him. We're back to that. It's not his fault because well, they got a legit point guard that's picking up usage. So you know you have Jalen Brunson on your team. That means shots go down, assists assist rates go down, assist opportunities go down, all that stuff go down. Even for Julius Randle, go look at Julius Randle's stats compared to last year. But the team gets a little bit better, but there's less ball to go around. That's all it is. So what are you gonna do? Um, we don't need Troy Murphy. Winslow's Winslow is in play. Uh, Jalen McDaniels was a huge disappointment tonight. He was a complete failure. DeAndre Hunter, he is in play, especially if there's no Trey Young. He goes from an okay play to a good play. Herbert Jones is decent. Jaden McDaniels on Minnesota is okay play. Okay play. Like okay play. Just an okay play. But he does get stocks and peripherals. You know what? He's an average play. A touch over average play against Houston because of the matchup. Um I don't see anyone else that stands out to me. I don't need any of these guys right now. When news comes out, then we will, you know, dig into the crumbs or dig into the bag with the crumbs. Right now, we don't need them. Giannis is always in play. Karl Anthony Towns is in play. Zion is in play. We don't need Julius Randle. Jeremy Grant is an okay play. Bobby Portis is in play. Collins is in play, especially if there's no Trey Young. Dort, believe it or not, is in play. PJ Washington is in play. Cam Johnson is in play. Larry Nance is an okay play. Baisley at 4K is a okay play, but a risky play. So their Oklahoma's rotations are trash. So that's why Baisley's um that's why he's an okay play. Their rotations are not predictable, and that's a problem in DFS. You need to be able to predict rotations. If you can predict the rotation, you have an idea how many minutes a player is going to get. You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest thing. Opportunities. Minutes equal opportunities. Opportunities equal fantasy production. And that's what we're here for. You understand what I'm saying? It's like going to a barbecue and having a grill. with nothing on it. Why are we here? We're here for the food. Why are we here at DFS? For fantasy production. So minutes equal opportunities, and opportunities equal production. Remember that. Bates Diop, no thank you. Watanabe, you could take a shot. Obi Toppin. All right, with no Mitchell Robinson, you could take a shot on Obi if Mitchell Robinson doesn't play. I'm not showing his status. I know he left the game. No Mitchell Robinson, Obi Toppin is in play. But once again, pay attention to news. I think, let me see. I don't really think we need anybody from down here right now. Let's go to center. All right, Jokic is 11-7. Don't think we need that. We need this. We need Jokic right now because he's not giving us 60, 70 fantasy points. He's giving us 40, 50 fantasy points. And at 11-7, that's not happening. So, look, 33, he had one game with 68, 38, 54, 53. I need 60 and 70 before Jokic could holler at me. So, Jokic is not in play for me. Gobert is all right. Nurkic is okay. Valanciunas, Pirtle, Ayton, Sengun, Claxton all in play. Brook Lopez, my guy, he's gonna have a lot of he. I like Brook Lopez, especially when he's playing a team without a inside presence. So Brook Lopez is absolutely in play. Bismack Biyombo's season is over. Capella, if you're playing 20 lineups, you could throw him in one or two. Mitchell Robinson is questionable. If Mitchell Robinson does not play, you already know what to do. Or do I got to tell you? It's Hartenstein's season. He becomes the best player on the slate as of now. All right, so let's get three more guys and let's get out of here. Did we go back to KD? Yeah, 10K. No, what is he? Small forward. Listen, they need to win these games, so we go right back to KD. Point guard. Point guard. Who stands out for us? Or who stands out to us? No one. No one stood out to us. I was thinking that when I was going through this, so we gotta make some narrative. We gotta make some shit up. Okay, DeJounte, if there's no, you know what? Fuck it. SGA. We got enough value with Cam Thomas and Hartenstein. What are we doing? I'm being cheap. I'm being cheap with my salary. Oh man. All right, let's get a power forward. Let's get out of here. We got things to do. I know it's Saturday. Y'all ain't got all day to be watching this video. My bad. Um okay, no Povacheski. I'm going straight to Baisley and pray to God that he starts. Povacheski. What the fuck is wrong with him? Povacheski ruled out Saturday's game. Right shoulder. Baisley season? I think it's Baisley season. All right, so let's just look through this real quick. Video is only 18 minutes long. I'll be done in 5 minutes, promise. All right, Robinson Earl is a non-factor. Then you got Baisley and Muscala, 3,200. Baisley and Amoria. What? Omoroi. Omoroi. Okay, Omoroi. I don't even know who the fuck that is. So we got it looks like Baisley season. That's what I want to say. Baisley season. If you like Muscala, he does get minutes. If you like Muscala, fine. I'm going with Baisley. So it's gonna be Baisley season. That's all I got to say about that. So I should have just hit him right. I should have just picked him. All right, let's just come down here and pick up Baisley, and then we're gonna go to FanDuel. Listen, if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for watching. I know my video is a little bit all over the place, but it doesn't matter. We're here. Uh, Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Definitely helps me, helps the channel, help us all. Um, FanDuel, where's FanDuel at? Let's get FanDuel. This the software that I use like has a mind of its own. So if you hear me talking to it, don't I'm not going crazy. It just the software needs a little bit of verbal motivation. That's all that is. So I hope you guys can see the FanDuel screen for you guys that are still here. So let's just run through these five guys real quick. So we got SGA because he's that top three, top four fantasy producer this season in the NBA. We got Cam Thomas because he played 30 plus minutes last night and they won. So they're going to go back to that. He'll probably get more minutes. He's 3,900. We got Kevin Durant because with Kevin Durant without his Batman without Robin, you know what I'm saying? He has all the usage goes to him, and rebound chances, assist chance, everything goes up when Kevin Durant is by himself. Everything goes through him. You play him. Hartenstein, if there's no Mitch Robinson, you play him at power forward. So now you're gonna get two. Instead of playing him at center and using up that spot, you play him at power forward, and you can play center in the center spot. And then Nick Claxton because um like I said, there's a lot of usage to go around without Kyrie, and there's going to be a lot more rebound opportunity and shots for Nick Claxton. Um, and I think that's about it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah. So like I said, um, if my voice was a little bit weird, definitely, definitely under the weather. Trying to push through this video. Thank you for sitting through it. I really do appreciate you guys. Definitely mean it. Hope you had a profitable, high scoring night like I told you was gonna be. And I think I'm gonna go on and get out of here and try to take care of myself. All right. So I'll see you guys later. Ciao.